This was a wide presentation shot making a foreground out of the metal edge of the skate arena to create a bit of depth. I brought the camera low, mainly for stability, but this kind of shot works best when the rule of thirds is applied. I could have easily brought the main plain white bit lower in the frame to create a third here, but I didn't see it at the time. Consciously trying to create thirds in the frame here with the boy. I liked him as a character, but he wasn't so keen himself, bless him. He kept running away when he realised the camera was pointed in his direction. But this shot worked nicely with the blue backdrop. What turned out well, but wasn't planned, was the floodlight opposite, which complements him and creates some vertical symmetry. I like the idea of this shot just because of the contrasting colours and clean lines. I tried to cut thirds in the frame too. Another wide presentation shot, bringing the camera down low to create some surface depth out of the metal edge running up the right hand side, consciously trying to cut the bottom third with the white, and the nearest floodlight also works to create a vertical third in the frame. This shot was just a case of trying to capture some behaviour with the BMXer. Is it BMXer? I don't know. The biker in the middle, and then these other two landed in the frame as well. The way they leave it separately and in different directions has quite a nice effect too. I was just trying to use the rule of thirds here to create the shot because I was still at quite a distance, and then some unexpected behaviour happened, and I was just glad not to have stopped recording. I'm just trying to make the most out of the blue as a clean and contrasting background, and placing him towards the right of the frame just works better aesthetically. Rule of thirds. The emptiness of the light surrounding forces the audience to concentrate solely on the behaviour of the subject. This was quite a vibrant shot, creating depth with multiple subjects at different focal lengths in the frame. It was just annoying that I didn't keep the tape rolling longer. I like crisp lines, and there are obviously going to be so many in a skate park, and this one works well because I've incorporated a sense of surface depth, and there's a kind of rule of thirds happening here. Maybe? I don't know. High contrast with the white floor and black boards. There's a clean line with the low wall at the back too. It's quite striking, so that's nice. Even though it seemed like a flat shot at the time to me, because I'm effectively filming the ground, there's a nice surface depth captured as well, which is good. I just really like the boards passing in and out of the frame. It's quite therapeutic. This boy was my favourite. He was so pensive and I think completely oblivious of the camera. His features are probably brought out more, or brought to our attention so strongly because of the emptiness of the background. There's nothing else to distract in the frame. Oh yeah, the flare from the sun is charming to begin with, but it soon gets annoying when his friend arrives. You have to pay more attention to what's going on. Can't really see. And then of course there's depth created with multiple subjects there, and I tried to get them to fill the frame, but it was quite tough to keep steady. My precision wasn't perfect here, because I struggled to keep the fore in shot at all times, but the subjects tend to fill the frame well. And again, the flare gives the shot a kind of charm to begin with. Maybe if I'd like filmed from the other side, I would have like cut that out, but I didn't think about that. I think I was like just a bit mesmerised by what they were eating. Depth using multiple subjects was my main goal here, also capturing their behaviour. I wanted some of those things that they're eating. This was probably my favourite shot from the day. It felt like quite an intimate angle that I found, and yeah, that angle kind of like did well to capture a level of the depth between the characters. Again, you've got problems with the sun glare after a while. When I was filming this, I remember like feeling quite immersed in their interaction, and hopefully that's communicated by what's going on in the frame. If I'd maybe just brought the camera a bit lower, then maybe I would have got like more of him in the front with the awesome hair. This was my bad attempt at creating a frame within a frame. It was difficult for me to get the focus off the bench and onto the group on the other side of the park, but you can see what I was going for. A frame, so basically a frame device works to engage the audience, like kind of like immerse them into the situation, because it draws their attention directly into the frame. Okay, and that's my collection.